Is GYEON or GYEON or however you say it, can coat, really reinvented? I did a video on this product about 5 or 6 years ago, and I believe at the time GYEON even reached out and said that I had done some procedures wrong. And so I redid it and actually found the same results. But they are saying it's reinvented, and some of my friends like Jamie the Cleaner and some people have said the new can coat is really stout. So it made me very curious. So I bought it again, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna apply it to the panel. We're gonna let it fully cure and we're gonna torture test it. I'm gonna show you what comes in the packaging, some things that look really cool, some things that I don't love about it, and then we're just gonna see if it really is reinvented. So all that and more coming up in this video. All right, so with GYEON, I never know whether to call it GYEON or GYEON or maybe it's GYEON, I have no idea. I think it's GYEON. So with GYEON, I think they do have one of the best packaging in the entire industry. So this packaging is really cool. They have the QR code. I didn't confirm that this works like it didn't on the Meguiar's, but I'm assuming it does. And just really everything from, I think, the text to the whole experience of the box is phenomenal. So kudos on that. And on the back, it does talk about how it is reinvented. So the first time I did can coat, it really wasn't as durable. This is a 1-year ceramic coating. So inside the box, you are gonna get the aluminum bottle, at least I think it's aluminum, which again, looks very nice. This is a label, it's not screen printed, but it looks incredibly nice. The presentation is great. Again, you have the QR code on the back. You do have a big warning label. This is a solvent-based chemical, and you do have quite a bit of warnings on it. So one thing to consider and one thing to just be aware of is that it is a solvent-based, and it is potentially very harmful to you and your body. And I think that's one thing that we need to be careful of detailers, of just taking proper precautions. So making sure you wear gloves and maybe a mask if you're wearing this, because it does just come with the finger sprayer. So there's 3 of them. These are just one single finger sprayers, and they do clog. So if you do use GYEON can coat, they are nice enough to include a few extra sprayers, but after you use it on every time, you're gonna wanna clear out the sprayer or else it will clog virtually immediately. So use it and clear out the sprayer. It's important. You're also gonna get a microfiber towel, which is nicely branded by GYEON right there. You're gonna get a couple of these cards that you can, almost like a service due oil change cards, 4 of them. So I'm assuming this one bottle will do about 4 cars, and then you're gonna get a couple stickers like that. So again, the presentation, everything down to it being a really nice microfiber towel to the packaging that it comes in really presents itself very nicely and is very good. So from here, I have prepped the panel. So it does talk about on the instructions how a fully prepped panel is ideal for this product. And so I have fully prepped this side of the panel. That side of the panel we're gonna leave bare, and so that'll be our control. It does talk about, let's see if I can remember where I saw it exactly. I think it's on here. It talks about you can use it outdoor, which is another good thing if you are a mobile detailer. I must have read it on their website, but they do say it's fully cured within 24 hours. But if you're gonna expose it to any harsh chemicals, wait 7 days. So we will wait full 7 days, and then we will wash it and torture test it and see if this is truly reinvented. So you'll see right around inside the cap and then right around the rim that it already starts to cure. So to my point about the sprayer clogging right away, it will. So you really wanna make sure that it'll start to gunk up like that. So you really wanna make sure that you are clearing out the sprayers, again, if you choose to use this product. So it has this very strong, in my opinion, it's very strong solvent smell. So proper ventilation is key, but honestly, look at this towel. This is a very high quality microfiber towel, edgeless. I love the branding on it. It just all around looks like a very, very nice towel. I think it's cool that it's white, so you can, I don't know, I think it just looks nice. Before we get into the torch test, I want to tell you about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is me and my product brand, Jimbo's Detailing. We currently have 2 products out on the market. We have a ceramic spray coating, which could go on top of something like a can coat or a wipe-on ceramic coating like Meguiar's M888, or it could be used as a standalone. And we also have something called a Pure Magic Cleaner, which is a wheel cleaner. It's also a water spot remover, a hard spot remover, and all that. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, I'll leave a link below to purchase both these products and to get notified about a couple products that we have coming out real soon. So for application, we're going to just I need to prime the sprayer. So you have your finger sprayer. I'll do 5 sprays, I don't know, half panel. So, and it's even easier to apply. So compared to like, say the Meguiar's spray ceramic, man, that stinks though. It's, you know, you don't have to worry about crosshatch patterns. You don't have to worry about any of that. And you could even see just applying it. It is gonna, I don't think the camera's gonna pick that up, but it does rainbow just a tad right in here, from like here to here. I don't know, does the camera pick that up? So rainbows a little bit, which is nice, but other than that, it is a very, very smooth application. So one thing I think that's really good is they didn't overcomplicate it. They didn't overthink it. So not the smoothest thing underneath the towel, but again, slickness on application to me is not a big deal, because what I'm looking for is, does that slickness develop? And so I like the slickness developing, and then I figure with slickness, I'd much rather have durability over slickness, because slickness you could add with toppers or anything like that. You could top this with something like the Jimbo ceramic coating if you want extra slickness, but it's a little tacky underneath the towel. But that's it. Simple application, easy to use. That's already a win in my book. So right here on the top, I'm gonna leave a high spot, and what I wanna see is just how easy is this to knock down in 7 days, or will it be incredibly hard to knock down? So I'm just curious to that. That's part of the testing protocol that I like to do. And so we're gonna leave a high spot up here and then see how easy it is to knock down, because that happens sometimes. We have high spots. So if we could easily knock it down, that's great. So gonna leave the high spot right there. So I'm gonna let this cure for 7 days. We'll do a water behavior test it with a pH neutral soap, not a wash and wax soap, and then put it through a torture test. So after I applied it and I sprayed it directly to the panel, I realized that according to the instructions of Can Coat, they do instruct to apply it onto a microfiber towel. So on this side of the panel, the right side, I'm going to apply it exactly how they said to do it in the instructions. On the left side, I'm gonna leave it where I sprayed it directly onto the panel. I'm gonna leave the high spot, leave all that. I did wanna show you how it is very important that you take the sprayers out, and it's very nice that they include extra sprayers in case you forget, because I left this one in and it is clogged. So you won't be able to reuse that sprayer. I probably could clean it out, but it's definitely clogged. So it's nice that they include a couple sprayers just in case you forget, which is great, and you can kind of see that it has started to cure. So we will take this and spray it directly into the towel. We'll do a couple sprays. And as I was thinking about it, this is totally, it's a little smelly. So as I was thinking about it, this is, if you're a fan of like Meguiar's, gosh, what was their sprays? Fast Finish, even their paint coating spray that they had in a kit. And it does say to apply to a towel, flip the towel, and buff right away. So this is applied exactly how it says on the back of the bottle. It goes on extremely easily. So if you're a big fan of Meguiar's Fast Finish or Meguiar's paint, hybrid ceramic paint coating, maybe they called it, this would apply similar to that. So you are gonna be able to go around a car incredibly fast with this. It's virtually no high spots, nothing in the way at all. So you really can use this to coat a car very, very quickly. So in this video, I think this product is great for that. It is a little smelly. It is gonna clog a sprayer, but every product has some potential downsides to it. It is very smelly. So I gasped Brian out just now when I sprayed it into the towel. Do I personally think there's a difference between applying it to a panel and applying it to a towel? Probably not, but it'll be interesting to see in this video. So, and again, the purpose of this video and my torture test videos are not to crap on a brand at all. The reason why I'm doing Canco is I'm very curious. So a lot of people have been comparing the Jimbo ceramic spray to Can Coat and asking how it holds up. How do they compare? Can Coat is almost double the price, a little bit more than double the price, and you do get more with the Jimbos, but I don't know. I have no idea. So I thought the best way to do it would be to do a torture test and find out. So that's what we're doing. So now that I've applied it correctly per the instructions, I've applied it my way, I guess. I would say their instructions are, if you're out doing a real world car, their instructions are gonna be better because you'll just be able to move through the car faster. So with that, we'll give this side 7 full days and then come back, do a torch test.